It's the door from hell.
Off Ramp.
Hey everybody, welcome to the DFH Off Ramp. This is Langley for another show here. Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing alright. Still a little gurgly stomach going on. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but nobody needs to hear about that. So I was just watching David Letterman, and Courtney Love was on there. Courtney Love looks like a fucking corpse. She looks like she stopped in at the local Undertaker to get a touch-up on her weird-looking plastic, lifeless face before she was shoved out on the show. Yesterday, The Gun sent me a link to Billy Corgan's Twitter account, which was full of rant, apparently aimed at her. As you know, she and Billy used to do things. I guess they dated, or they were sleeping together. He wrote some of her songs, I think. So he was on a rant. Apparently, she said some stuff. I'm not sure what. I'm not sure where, but he says, you know, if you're gonna recall sexual debauchery, at least get the year right. My face is my face. My heart is my heart. My money is my money. Oh, and my songs are my songs. If you can't write your own songs, maybe you should just be happy you fooled someone into doing your work for you. Maybe you should go somewhere nice and live off your husband's money. You know, the money he made writing all those great songs. And he goes on and on for a bit. Not too happy with her, it sounds like. Yeah, I ask myself, you know, when I see her, why did Kurt have to be the one that died out of the two of them? That's terrible, but she's pretty terrible. I don't know. So I was like, okay, well, that's interesting. Wonder where that came from. And then this morning I wake up to find all this chatter about how she's claiming she slept with Gavin Rossdale while he was married to Gwen Stefani. And I'm thinking, why all this publicity? She was playing at a Best Buy or something yesterday in New York. So today on Letterman, I'm like really kind of wondering what the hell's going on. Did she actually do something? Supposedly she's all clean and sober now. I don't know what's up with that. You can never tell with her. But she's got a new album out. I have no idea what it sounds like. Apparently she's going to be playing here on Letterman's show. I walked away before she got to play. I think it's probably over. I mean, I hate to admit it, I do actually like Hole. I like the music, but then again, if Billy Corgan wrote the songs, maybe that's why I like them. Because I don't really like her, and I can't really stand her, and yeah, so I don't know. That's my little rant about Courtney Love. I don't have a whole lot to rant about or to talk about tonight, as per usual. But the other thing that I remember from today was a friend of mine sent me a link to a site, and it just said something like Olivia Munn naked. Now, Olivia Munn, if you don't know, she's on the G4. I think she's on Attack of the Show now. Super hot. Posed for Playboy a few years ago, last year maybe, I don't know. And it was the same situation with this as it was for that. Olivia Munn naked means, yeah, she's naked, but you don't get to see anything. That's how it was the Playboy thing was. Excuse me. You know, it was a big deal, but not a big deal. You don't get to see the good parts. Here's the thing. She posed for PETA, because that's what PETA does. At least PETA gets naked when they're protesting their stuff. I mean, they're pretty obnoxious otherwise. But at least they got hot chicks taking their clothes off. Here's the thing. If you're watching on the YouTube, boycott the circus. She's sitting there. Oh, you're probably going to be like, you're going to give me emails about my lower thirds covering up something. But don't worry, there's nothing there to see. You can find this picture. Do a search for PETA, Olivia Munn. There's nothing there. Let me see if I can do this here. There, see, nothing to see. She's all covered up and whatnot. So You know, these are those pictures where you're like, at least I start to think, well, listen, you know, somewhere, whoever was taking these pictures, they probably, I mean, they got to see her naked. There's probably outtakes where she's naked. You get to see stuff. Where do I get that job? You know, where do I get that photo job where I get to look at the outtakes in these things? That would be a great job. You know, there's plenty of nearly nude pictures of super hot chicks that you never see those outtakes. Why don't those ever leak out somewhere? I guess that's probably why I don't have that job, because I would be leaking them out. I wouldn't have that job very long, I suppose. Well, that's the way it goes, I guess. What else? Anything else going on? I don't know. There's not really anything going on today. It's kind of a slow day. I'm really trying to think. The only thing I watched the video of the Apollo rocket taking off at like super crazy HD slow speed, 500ths of a second. I don't know what it was. That was kind of cool. We can look that up if you need to find that. They turned like 30-second clip into a 8-minute clip of slow-mo rocket taking off. Yeah, not really worth mentioning, but I did it anyway. Still looking for a name for our warrior girl. I got a new picture of her there on the YouTubes. Warrior girl is what she's going to be until we figure out what the hell to call her. Email me with some suggestions. theofframp@gmail.com. I'm at Langley on Twitter if you want to send it there. Or you can leave comments on the YouTube page. YouTube page is youtube.com/DFH Off Ramp. And I think that's going to do it. This thing is telling me my hard disk is almost full. And that's because it's full of crap. So, all right. That's it. Talk to you later.